So I remember walking through the showroom floor of Furniture Row as a sales manager, thinking out loud, like shouting in my mind, I am so bored with my life. This declaration came after years of trying to work my way up in retail management because not graduated from college didn't leave a lot of options for me. And so I figured as a manager, that was my ticket to more pay. But that was also my ticket to 50 to 60 hour work weeks, burnout, babysitting adults. Here's what I like to call it. It was not fulfilling for me and I was bored with my life. So after that job, I put in a 30-day notice and I walked away from that career path for good. So as I began stepping out into the unknown, not really knowing which direction I wanted to go just yet, God told me He called me to do it right. That revelation gave me the permission to own that identity. So I began to learn new skills. I set up my online presence. Then I began to think about all these years of retail management, all the skills I've learned, all the experiences that I had, put it down on paper and reframe that story to pursue what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. What is it that you want out of your professional career? Do you have a diverse background? Are you multifaceted, multi-talented, multi-passionate? Have you developed a lot of skills like leadership, communication, sales? And everything is just kind of jumbled up on your resume and you don't really know how it can fit into some narrative, some piece of paper you want to hand a hiring manager who should be able to look at it and be able to understand what it is you bring to the table. Creating a clear strategy for the next 5 to 10 years of your life is key to that higher pay and to a more fulfilling work that you're looking for, because suddenly you're talking to the right people. Once you have that clear strategy, you know where you're headed. You're not just being like, well, I could do this or I could do that. You're talking to the right people. You're naturally making connections in that area. You'll be able to see on paper what it is you truly bring to the table. Yes, you jack of all trades into and maybe an industry where they prefer a more linear path, but you'll bring that confidence to your job search and you're not applying for hundreds of jobs, just throwing your resume out there, untailored or tailored, but having to take all that time to tweak and adjust your resume to apply to many different jobs. Instead, you'll have an idea of where you want to go. You're not casting a wide net, but you're casting a deep net. The confidence is also going to come when you're having your job interviews or when you're negotiating your pay. Because you'll know what you bring to the table. You'll have a clear idea instead of just trying to figure out and hoping for a job. So in order to get started developing a clear strategy for yourself, ask yourself these questions. Where is it you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? What do you see yourself doing? Are you leading a team? Are you speaking on stage? Are you sitting behind a desk and working on a computer? Because what you do on a day-to-day basis is far more important than a title. The title will come because that is the key to you finding that work that's meaningful to you, that you're passionate about. Then ask yourself, what are my best skills? What are my soft skills? What are my technical skills? Soft skills like communication, leadership, teamwork, adaptability. If you're somebody who's done a lot of different things, that's huge for you and that's such an asset for a company. And then are you a speaker, a builder, a connector, a people person, a problem solver? So in conclusion, you do not have to have it all figured out right away, but you do need to start thinking about that and to get a clear roadmap that's actually built for you. That's not anything generic, but that's designed for you based on your background. That is the state of the industry that we're in, the job market. It's no longer, to have a traditional background. That's the kind of a thing of the past, which is a benefit for you. That's the selling point for you if you have that diverse background. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if this is you in the comments, if you're on a path, if you got a career in mind, if you're trying to figure out how to make your background make sense. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. My name is Jackie. I write resumes for a living, and I also am a career strategist. And if you want to know more about my services, feel free to check out my website at JackieQinspired.com. You be blessed and encouraged.